guys are familiar with the Knicks trade, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, DiVincenzo and who's other and Randall, right?
Yep.
So DiVincenzo, Randall, and the Charlotte's no Pistons #1 pick.
Okay.
And we also had to add in the Hornets to a 3-team trade. So we had to send Jeffries to the Hornets for basically cash.
And then all you guys got back was Cat.
Yeah.
What? Yo, Mills. Yo, bro, get this screen off, man. I gotta see Mills' face. Because right now this looks like a very disappointed Knicks fan right now. Okay.
Sly, I don't know if you want to start off. I might have to
Nah,
kind of.
I feel like you got.
Solo
I think
money.
our.
Solo money.
I feel like you got some. You know, what I mean, some gripes you want to get off your chest. So go ahead, get
Well,
that.
let me grab my tissue because it's just crazy, man. Listen, let me just say this now, man. Like Dante, I was an advocate. See, I'm this type of guy, right? And I even go with my friends. I'll go back because I love watching college basketball. So to watch Villanova team, like I'm a Duke fan, diehard Duke fan. But Jay Wright, who's a coach where he just loves to go get like dogs. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where it's at, the hood. It don't matter where you at. Like if you a dog, Jay Wright gonna go get you. You know what I'm saying? So I've been watching Villanova. I literally watched Villanova game. I always loved Jalen. I always loved Dante. I always loved Mikal. I wanted the Knicks to draft Mikal. I even like Jenkins. Like he was tough too. So, but going back to Dante, man, like since we acquired Dante, I was like, nah, this is it. Like, first off, the year was with Golden State. He literally shooting probably the best on 3-point field percentage on that team. So I'm like, yo, we finally got a freaking shooter, bro. We finally got a shooter. And then all of a sudden he started to show what he can do on the floor. And then that's when everybody wanted to fall in love with him. But to get this deal, it's a business move. I get the business part. If we even got to give up more besides McBride, I'm with that. I don't even care at this point. I just don't see how we can feel so comfortable with giving up Dante because Dante is just again, and I was highly about the Nova Knicks, but Dante is just you can't teach dog, bro. You can't teach heart. You can't teach. I don't care if I'm 6'1", 6'2". I'm going out there and I'm gonna put my best foot forward. So I can't be cool with trading him so easily to go get a cat and a guy who's not a dog. But Randall tried to resign him, wasn't going to do so. Especially he wants to get paid. Cool, go get your money, bro. It just sucks that we had to add in Dante in, but that's just about it. I've been having my tissue in my bed, and yeah, that is what it is. Love Dante, man.
Sly, you ready for your
Man,
close up, sir?
that's crazy. So as a fellow Knicks fan, I'm really with you on every point you made. I'm with you, especially on the Villanova point, bro. I'm a Villanova nigga, bro. Like I'm talking like since freaking Kyle Lowry and Allen Ray and Randy Foy and them boys had the squad. Then to Scotty Reynolds was there doing work, and then obviously DiVincenzo and Jalen Brunson and them boys, Spellman, Jenkins, like you said. Like I'm a Villanova dude. I'm with it, man. Like I'm 100% with you, and I'm with you on the Randall part too. Like I wasn't mad at Randall staying. Obviously, everybody wanted to get rid of him, but me, I'm like Randall can get his own shot. It might look ugly, but Randall is a dog at heart. Like he's a Nick. Like he fits the Nick profile. So, but he want to get paid. So I'm like, cool. But I'm not with you on. I think Cat is a good addition, bro. And I'm even with you on the fact you said Cat wasn't a dog. He not. But I think if you put a dog in there with the wolves, that he gonna become a wolf eventually. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. But what he brings to them is just gonna open everything up for Brunson. Like him and Brunson running the pick and pop, the floor spacing gonna be crazy. Like Brunson mess around and average 30 this year when you got the floor gonna be so wide open. The thing about Cat, if it's one thing Cat can do, Cat can shoot the ball at a high clip. Like Cat can score, bro. Like I'm not the biggest fan of Cat, but I think on the Knicks they only gonna ask him to score. Like they not really gonna expect him to go in there and like play post defense or I mean rim protect or like that's not gonna be his role. Like and I don't even think to a certain degree, Cat defense took a step. I mean, granted, he was playing with Gobert, so it made it, made it look a certain way. But I mean, I'm not mad at that at the move. And at the end of the day, the Knicks had too many role players, and I've been saying that they had a lot of good players, but they had so many role players though, and I thought it was a little congested. As far as just having so many like guys that are like role players, it's like let's keep it real in the league, bro. You need stars. That's it is what it is. Like I hate to say it, you do need the stars. You need the big names. Not necessarily the names, but you need those like premier players to get it done at the end of the day. And I think they took a step forward with that. Like say what you want about Cat. Cat's an all-star, perennial all-star. Like Cat, Cat do work, man. And I like DiVincenzo too, but man, he's a role player, and I feel like McBride can do a lot of similar things that what DiVincenzo do. Like Josh Hart too. Like Josh damn near played 2 through 4. Like I think they might be good without Dante. Man, I hate to see Dante go too. Don't get me wrong, but man, if you can make a grab like get an all-star for Julius Randle and Dante, you got to make that move. You just have to. So I mean, I'm on the other side. I hear a lot of Knicks fans kind of echo your sentiments, but I'm not mad at Cat in there, man. I'm thinking Brunson mess around and get an MVP type of year.
Well, what I would say is I definitely agree. It's going to fit for Brunson 110%. Cat isn't my issue skill wise. Cat is my issue mentally wise. And I hope his years and his tenure with the Knicks is going to grow him as a man because clearly we all know what us as Knicks fans at the Garden is going to do. You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't show up. But if he just doesn't get the mental toughness now, he won't ever freaking get it. So that's my only worry with him. That is my only worry with him. I personally never liked his. I never liked him because he just doesn't have that mental toughness at times. Because he has the skill set, and he literally could possibly be one of the best skillful bigs we possibly ever seen, right? Besides Wemby, before you know what I'm saying? Because he can dribble the floor, he can dribble, he can shoot from all over the court.
Super talented.
Definitely talented. His issue was just himself.
Yeah.
So I don't never downgrade his skill level. It's him. You know what I'm saying? And if we know anything about sports, the game is more mental than it is physical. So yeah, I mean that's just what it is. And I'm on the wait and see, but I know we're gonna thrive, and I know this is gonna help big time because we never had a stretch five. We never had a stretch five, never. So I am. It's gonna be fun to watch. Again, I need Cat when it all boils down in the nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying? And that's just really it.
Okay, as long as because I don't want people. I'm thinking the feeling that people thinking that this was a step back. I'm like,
oh no,
y'all think that? No, the Knicks is. I think that I still don't think they could beat Boston, but I think they took a step forward. Like I think that was they made a good. That's a good move though. But I'm hearing that the Knicks might have another move coming. I don't know. I'm hearing some rumbling. So I don't know, man.
They saying they taking calls from Mitch, but I mean, I think to me, I just think that we just gotta. I'm cool with the bench, but I feel like I don't like too small of a guys because we got Cameron Payne, McBride. We just let go of Marcus and Okiki. So it's like I'm like, okay, so what's next though? Like, because I need some wings. You know what I'm saying? Wings is definitely it's needed, especially against Boston, especially against the Sixers, and especially against the Bucks. I don't think none of these. I feel like I don't know if we want to skip to this segment, but I do feel like we're going to win the East to be number one. We're going to win the East and be number one in the East. And that's just with regard to everything I said about Cat. I just think Cat does get it because he's older now. But yeah, like I just feel like we need wings. Like we need big wings, not no small guards because it ain't gonna always work.
But you don't think? I think Bridges is the big wing. Like Bridges and Josh Hart, the biggest wing. Like play like he's 6'9".
Oh no, I'm not debating. I know that. So they're the starters. But again, I do forget, right? Who's my coach? I forgot who's my
I
coach.
want to
So you're right.
say it.
You are right. You
I
are
hate
right.
that narrative, but I want to say it. Like, man, them bench niggas ain't gonna get no burn.
I agree. I agree. I forgot who
But
my
I,
coach
you know,
is. You're right. You're right about
I
that. But
wouldn't be mad if they did add another like kind of long, rangy, athletic defender type dude. Like, I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
right. And I do feel like we can go like throughout rotational wise. Yeah, we're gonna start Mikel and OG, but I feel both of them deserve to be on the floor without each other because both of them can go create and go look for their shot. So at times, like we could switch it. You know what I'm saying? Like Paul George and Kawhi situations, and I think that would work, especially with a bench. Like we can go with Mikel more with Tyler Kolek or even Karen Payne because they got chemistry. So I just hope that this again, Tibbs, if you listen to me, someone please send this to him. Tibbs, please rotate this team because we have a unit. We got 3 point guards. We can get this thing rolling. Just play the team, bro. Play the team. Rotate these guys in. And I get it. Go with the high hand, but just play the team.
Okay. Since the two Knicks fans already gone over all of this, let the Canadian chop in a little bit. Now, DiVincenzo, I think he's more than a role player. That's just my personal opinion. It's hard to find a 3 and D guy that can be consistent. He was consistent for you guys in the playoffs. Like there's a lot of games where if he didn't go Kamehameha, y'all would have been sitting there with Frieza in hell. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, though, you're right, Mills. I think they did give up the wrong player, but Sly's right in the sense of Cat is an all-star. Regardless if he's a dog or not, we know he has numbers. He puts up numbers. He brings people in the seats. He can give you guys that stretch five that you guys have never had. And Randall didn't want to sign, so you didn't want to lose him for nothing. And nobody was going to take Randall by himself. You know what I mean? Let's be real
Right.
here. You're going to have to give up something about that farmhouse. Now, for the East, I think the Knicks sit at number 2. With that transaction, if Cat, yet again, like you guys say, or like Mill says, if he can handle the New York pressure from the media, you guys are no less than a 2 seed right now. We still got to give it to Boston because Boston brought everything back. There's no flaws aside from Tatum holding up a gold medal that he didn't earn. He was a bus driver. You know what I mean? Like Charles like to say, he was just driving the bus.
That's tough.
That's on Kurt, man.
Right. Also, you're right. Tibbs does need to play the whole team, but let me give you a news flash, buddy. He ain't doing it. So be prepared to see some foolishness come playoffs. He did it to the Bulls. He's doing it to the Knicks. The Villanova five should have worked out. I'm not too I'm not too familiar with your roster all the way, Mills. But
Hmm.
didn't you guys have another center or guard that you guys really didn't use that could have been sacrificed instead of DiVincenzo? DiVincenzo?
Uh,
No wanted DiVincenzo though. Like it ain't like that's who the Bills. They are not. It's not that's who the Knicks offered. That's who they wanted him, and rightfully
yeah,
so. Like I mean, that's. Let me get that. Let me get DiVincenzo because, like you said, he do have his skill set. Any team could use. Like he can handle the ball, he can shoot, and he could defend. So like, got players like that. They covet it. Like you know what I mean.
Yeah. But that's the thing, though, right? Like, I feel Mills in the sense of saying, pause. Like, you know what I mean? Hey,
yeah.
why did we give
No,
up
get
this
it.
guy when we could have gave up, maybe 2 other guys and Randall and, still kind of kept the Villanova Brotherhood together. But you do have Josh Hart. Ananobi's a dog in his own right, too, man. So, I mean, having Cat there, you're not far off by saying, Sly, that this could be an MVP year for Brunson. because he's got a quick essential pick and roll guy who's not going to get erratic and start throwing up shots. He just might not shoot at all.
Word.
He might get the Ben Simmons treatment. You know what I'm saying? But
Yo, and one other thing, I think having that unit, Brunson might be able to play like kind of like Steph do with Golden State on defense, where Steph always is guard. He guards the weaker guard for every team. Like Brunson might be able to do that now with Bridges, Josh Hart, and Anunoby. Like they gonna
He's de-
take like
he's
he gonna be able
definitely
to chill on defense. It's like dog Brunson in position to go nuts this year.
he's
sure,
definitely doing that, and
Yeah.
he will lead the league in charges again.
Or and Brunson ain't no like Brunson will lock up. Like Brunson will go out there and play defense, but he not gonna have to. They gonna want him to lock in on offense. He get to kind of chill on defense, guard the I don't want to say no names, but guard the weaker guards in the league. Like I'm telling you, man, floor gonna be wide open.
For sure. Let's get into some of the transactions that have happened in the NBA here. Go ahead and pull the screen up, bro. Well, that shit's still hard for me to read. That's crazy. I'm gonna need some
I can read it.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, you guys go ahead and name them off, and we'll go through a couple of these. You know what I mean, if it's something that you guys don't want to talk about, we can skip it.
Yeah, we can skip this. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, I'm glad that Jose Alvarado actually signed back for a veteran extension. That's crazy. That boy
Yeah,
deserves
he was
some
good for
bread.
them. He's good for the Pelicans. And
But
Zion
Yeah, hell
looking
yeah.
slimmer.
I
You never know
feel
what's
like
going
he
to happen
deserved
there.
money though. He only resigned back for a veteran extension. That's just minimum. That's trash.
But then he got paid though. He got a
Whoa.
contract last year.
Yeah, but
So I
he
mean,
resigned this year, so he had a 1 year deal.
oh, he did. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so he took another 1 year deal. But all right, whatever. That's not my team.
Maybe there wasn't anybody else that wanted him, right?
Eh,
I'm
it
just
could have
saying,
been.
Mills. It's hard for somebody if you're saying that the vet minimum was trash, and he took that with them. Who's to say that that's the only offer that he had sitting on the table?
No, he didn't get a vet minimum. He got a veteran extension. I don't think they're the same.
Okay. You know
Yeah,
what?
it's
You right, Sly.
a veteran extension. I don't think he got a vet minimum. Is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah,
Right.
you're right about that.
Let's go through here.
But yeah, I
Anything else
bring
you
up
guys want to
DeMarcus
talk about here?
Morris, Chuma.
I'll skip these joints.
Yeah, you can skip him.
Yeah, these is.
Okay, yeah,
I don't even know
but
about none of these.
the way Trevor kills. You keep going. Yeah, I think just teams getting ready for their training camp unit.
Yep, making a few little roster cuts.
Oh, the AJ Griffin part,
Yeah, that's a story. That's something.
All right, what's going on with
no
that?
comment.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, go ahead, Sly.
yeah. They said he basically said he quit basketball to devote his life to God. Like, yeah. And AJ Griffin ain't no scrub. I remember watching Atlanta. He not a scrub, so I'm pretty sure he could have got work. So I don't know how I feel about that, man. Salute to him. Yeah, I mean he a coach's son too. His pops, I remember his pops got fired by Milwaukee right last year. So I don't know if he coached. I don't know if he still coaching, but man, I don't know, man. I guess salute to him, man. Following his heart, man. That's kind of admirable.
I say, whatever brings peace to your life, do it.
Word.
I still feel like he should have never left early with the Duke, but his decision. Never signed Okoro. Okay. Lakers got that big. I mean, Laker fans, they saw somebody, everybody went crazy. Yo, did you see his highlights?
Yeah, I mean, I used to be one of those ones, but I'll be back after LeBron leaves, though.
Yes, we need Da Vinci here for you for that.
Nah, he
let
be calling me a
you
traitor and all that, man. But listen,
every time.
I told him though. I said, look at the foolishness that's gonna happen. And what happened? All this foolishness. The son get drafted. Try to hold the Lakers hostage. All types of foolishness instead of just playing basketball, man. Like telling you, bro. That's all I want. That's all I care about. I'm not saying that I don't care about their personal lives or what they have going on or their business adventures. Not adventures. Whatever. Don't mind me. Half awake. But anyways, it's more on him always wanting the team to do better, but he doesn't show it on the court all the time. Like he's dropped off defensively. Huge. You know what I mean? And yes, he's got the most points. Almost he's top 10 or top 5 in assists, blocks, all that stuff. That's great. But what are you doing for Laker Nation, man? Other than bringing us a bust down named Anthony Davis and a coach named JJ Riddick, who is going to be your sock puppet for the next 6 months.
What about the chip though?
That Mickey Mouse, yo, let's not start with that, B. Let's not start with that Mickey Mouse chip, son. Come on, you know that's a Mickey Mouse chip.
All the
Don't do
other
that.
teams are killed. The Clippers are killed for that chip.
Clippers are man. Let's not talk about the Clippers right now. Before one of us
The
get clipped
Knicks,
with
the
them.
Knicks are killed for that chip.
Keep scrolling, bro. Let's see if there's any other ones that come to mind. This segment might be super short.
Yeah, I don't think it's no. I don't. We might be
It's really
cool in the
not.
transactions. I
Yeah.
don't think
All
it's
right.
really. We usually
Got you.
talk about the big ones.
Yeah. But it's always good to kind of see who's moving around because sometimes you never hear about it until
Oh, that's a big one though. That's the kid from France, the
Yeah,
dude that
the
went
French
off in the
guy, right?
Olympics that dunked on LeBron. He
Yeah,
yeah.
signed with Philly.
Yeah, Philly seems to be arming up right now.
You know, listen. That's why I swear it seemed like Philly going under the radar. Like that's odd because like they made one of the bigger pickups in the offseason. Like,
Yeah.
and I seen Tyrese Maxey. Like, bruh, he put on like 20 pounds of muscle. Like I don't like Philly. I don't know. I'm worried about Philly. As a Knicks fan, I'm worried about Philly. I feel
Tell
like
me
it
what
seemed
is
like
about Philly.
a
They,
lot
they've
of
got
people
playoff
not.
P. They got playoff P and what belly hurt Embiid.
But
I'm,
playoff P as a third option is valid. Playoff P as a first or second option, man. As a third option though, that's valid.
I only worry about Tyrese Maxey, man. That's it. He's not here for nothing else with the Sixers. Oh, and Andre Drummond. I ain't gonna lie, Andre Drummond's gonna play big for them too. But we keep going. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
Andre
So
Drummond.
Yeah, Andre Drummond's key. That boy, listen, he give good minutes. I mean, it is what it is, especially with
I
Joel.
say Embiid probably gonna get hurt at some point, so he definitely gonna be vital for them.